Hello everyone, and welcome to another Company of Heroes 2 replay cast. My name is ATR, and today we're going to have a 1v1 on Kholodny Ferma. Our heroes today are going to be Pony for President, playing for the Soviets of the Red Army, and we have FurorTeutonicus, Führer, the German player, playing for the Germans. Kholodny Ferma, it's been a while. We've had a lot of Langriskaya, haven't we? But yeah, Kholodny Ferma, pretty much everybody knows this map. It was in there since the beta, although it was in its winter version. But you know, the spring version is not that different. It is slightly different in some situations, you know, like the wall here and such. But you know, it's Kholodny Ferma. So, anyways, Pony for President, we see him getting 2 conscripts off the bat. He is sending 1 conscript to the south. Combat engineers to the north, and the 2nd conscript squad should be hitting the field soon. FurorTeutonicus, though, we do see him going for pioneers. He has 3 pioneers on the field now. He decided not to build any tiers, so he is going to invest a little bit heavily into tier 0 for the Germans. Keep in mind, Germans can only build pioneers. They don't have any equivalent to the conscripts. They have to get tier 1 to get those grenadiers. So we do see pioneers heading for the center VP, getting that early point tick in Führer's favor. We do see conscripts in the south getting that point, although are they just going to go for the fuel? It looks like they might. No. Are they? No? Okay, now they're just moving into some type of cover. So that ticking is not going to be that much. It's probably only going to be like 3 to 4 points. Yeah, we do see it down to 496. And the cap is now in place, so that's going to stop that ticking until somebody else caps. So we see that what's going on here? Sorry about that. Okay, we see an engagement in the center. Conscript squad engaging those pioneers. They were capping the strategic point right in front of Pony for President's base. Grenadiers, conscripts decide to jump the fence or wall and get into that house to deny those pioneers from garrisoning it. And they are going to make them essentially retreat, or at least not be that annoying. If the pioneers get in those houses, it is rather hard to get them out if you don't have something like Molotovs at least. Down south, we do see decapping both parts. Pony for President going for the fuel. Führer going for the victory point. Up north, we see an engagement. Conscripts chasing those pioneers down, and we have 3 conscripts for Pony for President, and still 3 pioneers for Führer. He is starting to stock up on some manpower there, so well, not sure what his plan is exactly, but well, I guess we'll see. So in the north, we now see the combat engineers getting that munitions point captured. Pioneers capping the further north, and conscripts are probably going to go for this victory point. So right now, not a lot of engagements, just capping back and forth. 3 pioneers, although they are now essentially countered by 3 conscripts, they are not being directly engaged to each other, so they're going to be, you know, capping around each other for the meantime until we see something else probably hit the field. We do see something being built for FurorTeutonicus, and that is a mechanized company, so that is tier 2. So we'll see what he decides to go with. Maybe a half-track, probably a half-track I would assume, or heavily on the scout cars. But oh well, never mind. Panzer Grenadiers. So yeah, he's going straight for Panzer Grenadiers. Doesn't even want to invest in Grenadiers normally. Panzer Grenadiers with those Sturmgewehrs are going to be very effective against conscripts. So we are going to see what Pony for President's response is. Slight engagement up in the north. Those pioneers have to get out of there because they are not going to be able to beat anything on the field right now. We do see one of them getting a flamethrower, which is going to make them more effective, but not a lot of support for that squad right there. Conscript squad going to cap. I'm not sure if he's trying to intercept it. Is he? No, he's just going for the cap. Getting those caps up. Now effectively connecting both fuel points in the map for Pony for President, which means he's going to have a lot of income. We see 27 fuel for Pony and 16 for Führer. Conscript squads and grenadiers and conscripts and pioneers, you know, pretty much just next to each other, just capping out because, well, what they're going to do. Conscript squads over here decide to retreat. They don't want to take heavy losses with those flamethrowers that is very possible that that Pioneer squad can actually take them down. We do see 2 Panzer Grenadier squads now on the field. They are heading south to engage these conscripts, and they are actually going to win this fight. So these conscripts need to get out of there, and very well. Ponyforpresident decides to get out of there really quick, not take any losses. Actually, he ends up getting 1 loss by those Panzer Grenadiers on retreat. Heads straight into that flamethrower and takes another loss. 1 more loss, down to 3 men. Very good idea for him to retreat immediately as he did, because it could have been a dead squad otherwise. We do see Panzer Grenadiers chasing away those conscripts that had captured this cutoff point, although he doesn't have the fuel at this point, which doesn't really mean that much. He does lose this point though, but not a problem. So Panzer Grenadiers moving to engage the conscript that jumped into the house. I'm assuming a bundle nade is going to be going down. Is it? No, that's probably not. And we do see, for Ponyforpresident, a scout car hitting the field and a follow-up sniper. Sniper, very good idea against Panzer Grenadiers. That is a lot of manpower per shot, and that sniper is going to basically pay for himself in very short order against Panzer Grenadiers. Scout car does not have anybody garrisoned in. He is going to pick up these engineers, which he does so... no? Oh, there he goes. Pathing a little bit off there, but they do jump in, and that is going to make it so that he has a very effective counter against those Panzer Grenadiers. Panzer Grenadiers, by default, don't really have anything to respond to scout cars, as opposed to Grenadiers. Grenadiers have the Panzerfaust ability, which is very deadly against scout cars. I mean, those are Grenadiers. Panzer Grenadiers, on the other hand, they have to upgrade to Panzerschrecks to have any type of AT. They're going to do damage, obviously, with their small arms, but they can quickly get rushed and killed by a scout car if not careful. Scout car decides to retreat a little bit. They did take half damage. Probably going to pop off those engineers and get it repaired. And up in the north, we do see a conscript squad chasing down a pioneer squad that is trying to backcap. He is going to lose this battle for the pioneers, so he probably wants to retreat that sometime soon. Other than that, we do see some essential lines, I guess, being formed. Not much poking or prodding just yet. He does get a second scout car in which he is going to garrison that sniper. That is going to make it very mobile and very deadly against those Panzer Grenadiers. And a penal battalion hit in the field. These are essentially conscripts that have the ability to get a flamethrower. And they can also throw satchels, which if you can land a satchel on, anything, that is almost a guaranteed kill. Unless you're talking about tanks, obviously, but, infantry squads, light vehicles and such, they are going to get taken out by those satchels because they have a very large blast radius, so you need to be aware of it. Obviously, it has a big fuse, but... Scout car hitting the field for Führer. That is going to probably be upgraded with that autocannon to be able to counter those scout cars. Obviously, he's well aware of that scout car that he fought earlier, so I'm assuming that's probably what he's going to do. Doesn't have it just yet, but, well, one can assume. Guards rifle hitting the field to be able to counter that scout car with those PTRS rifles. 2 shots go in, takes down the scout car to half health, and that is going to make it so that Führer can't really be that aggressive with the scout car. He has to get it repaired, otherwise it could very easily be killed. And he hasn't upgraded to the autocannon yet. I'm not sure if it's a munition situation or oversight, but, well. Panzer Grenadiers are chasing the scout car with the sniper in it, taking shots as they go. Conscript squad down to 1 man is probably going to die on the retreat, getting shot by those Gewehrs, and it goes down. So, like I said, Panzer Grenadiers very effective against infantry. Scout car trying to engage that M3 scout car, but it's not going to do a lot. I mean, it is going to do damage, obviously, but without that autocannon upgrade, it is not incredibly deadly. 2 more shots go in by the PTRS rifles, bringing that scout car down to about 10% health, but it does manage to get itself out of there. I don't know what happened there. Was it a grenade from Grenadiers? I mean, grenade from the Guards rifle, or a bundle nade from the Panzer Grenadiers? But that was a lot of dead Germans. So if it was the Guard rifle, good for them. If it was the other squad from Panzer Grenadiers, that sucks. PTRS rifle getting dropped, picked up by those Panzer Grenadiers. That is going to make it so that that scout car is slightly counter. PTRS rifles, although not anti-infantry, are better anti-infantry than Panzer Shreks, so I suppose this squad doesn't need to get upgraded with Panzer Shreks, at least not yet, not until we see heavy armor on the field, so good on that. We do see 2 more Panzer Grenadier squads being produced for FurorTeutonicus, or the German player, we'll just say German player, the Axis, and that is, well, a lot of Panzer Grenadiers. Again, very effective against infantry, but that sniper is going to make it very painful, I guess, to watch. 6 kills so far on that sniper, which is garrisoned in that car, making him very, very mobile and, well, more durable than before. Obviously, if the car goes down, there is a 50% chance that you can lose that sniper. Well, completely, I suppose you could say. 50% chance per unit in a squad, so it's a possibility that you can lose him completely. Anyways, down south we see Pioneers taking this point. Scout car with nobody inside is deciding to engage. He does manage to get the retreat, but since nobody is in that scout car, he cannot get that cap. I'm assuming he might want to get those penal battalions in there. Same effectiveness with the flamethrower as an engineer, but more men, meaning more rifle, more firepower. But no, he decides to pop in the sniper once again, leaving this scout car over here at half health with nobody in it. Probably wants to get those guards rifle in there to have a mobile platform to combat the scout car. We do see a engagement by Panzer Grenadiers, but again, no Shreks on the Panzer Grenadiers, so the scout car doesn't have a lot to worry about. Scout car, or armored car we'll call it, gets upgraded with that autocannon and very quickly takes down that scout car, which he needed to do earlier. He needed to get that autocannon, but he didn't, so unfortunately he lost. He lost an engagement, he didn't lose the car, and now it's taking shots at this scout car, which didn't get the guard rifle in there. Takes down another scout car, so very good by this scout car here, but it is going to get buttoned and essentially pinned down. PTRS rifles are going to go ahead and take that health down relatively quick, but take into account that only 1 PTRS rifle is left in this squad. They did drop the other one that got picked up by the Panzer Grenadiers. So because of that, this scout car managed to get itself out a little bit more, but, well, it's now dead, and, well, that's it. Grenade, satchel charge, oh my god, 1 squad down, and 1 down to 1 man. Needs to get it out of there real quick, and he does retreat, and it's actually going to get out of there just fine, but yeah, you got to watch those satchel charges. Big explosion radius, huge amounts of damage. If you don't, if you're not paying attention, that's going to cost you a lot of losses, and look at that. Those are so many dead Panzer Grenadiers. Another Panzer Grenadier squad goes up, throws a bundle nade, and gets 2 kills on the penal battalion. It looked as if the flamethrower exploded, but he's still right there. I'm not sure what that was. Penal battalion down to 1 man, decides to retreat. Another bundle nade goes in. Guards rifle still fine, decides to just back off a little bit. Gets a sniper for support, and 1 shot takes down 1 man. He's going to try to chase that sniper down, and hits the retreat, so sniper should be fine. It's going to take a couple shots, but, you know, shouldn't be much of a problem. We do see medics being produced right now for ponyforpresident, which is going to get his squads back up to full health. But Panzer Grenadiers getting the cap on the munitions point, probably going to go for the victory point after that. We do see the north being capped by Pioneers and Panzer Grenadiers. Panzer Grenadiers with the PTRS rifle up here on the north. We do see an Su-85 hitting the field for ponyforpresident. This is, I suppose, build order. You know, the getting scout cars, snipers, and getting that Su-85. So basically tier 1, tier 4, which is good, don't get me wrong, but you know, we don't have any armor in the field right now for Führer, or the German player, which means that, you know, there's really nothing for that Su-85 to do. It is a mobile platform, it can shoot at infantry, not going to be that great at it. Ooh, down to 2 men. Flamethrower explodes. 1 guy managed to get out of there, but they're going to have to upgrade that flamethrower again if they want it. But anyways, yeah, Su-85 on the field is going to take shots at the infantry. It's not going to do a good job at it. But I suppose, you know, extra firepower doesn't hurt. But in this situation, considering there's no armor in the field, a what do you call it? The this one, the Su-76. That one would have been way better. The shotgun itself is a lot more effective against infantry, and it has the barrage ability, which is very powerful. And, you know, keep that fuel available to be able to get those that Su-85 if you need it. Considering the infantry that you have on the field, you can delay German armor long enough to get a Su-85 produced before, you know, you take too many losses. But again, I mean, it's not. There's nothing wrong with doing this specifically, but you know, he could have pressed his advantage, pony for president, if he had, you know, gone a different route. And like I said, Su-76 would have probably been better in this situation, considering there is no anti-vehicle or armor in the field right now. He did take down the scout car with his infantry, which, I mean, obviously he knows about. So, you know, the Su-76 isn't, I mean, Su-85 isn't exactly the best option right now. But again, I mean, you can park the Su-85 here and essentially deny territory because there is no response to it. But again, it's not effective against infantry, so it's not going to get you a lot of kills. Anyways, we do see Soviet player, pony for president, heading for the north. Capturing the munitions point, going for that fuel. We do see a bunker that got built for FurorTeutonicus up in the north. He can use his Su-85, which he should probably move right now, to go take down that bunker relatively quickly. And he does so. Yeah, good option there. So yeah, that bunker is going to be taken down rather quickly. Bunkers are very resilient to infantry. They don't take pretty much any damage, and well, not a lot of weapons can take them down fast. Even flamethrowers, even if you get behind them in flamethrower, it's going to take a long time to get them down. Mortars, likewise, they can shoot off range, but, you know, not a lot of damage. So an Su-85 is going to be a great option there. In this situation, I suppose the Su-85 is going to be worth it because he can take down those bunkers and get those territories back and not get that annoyed by the bunkers. And that is obviously, you know, resources down the drain for FurorTeutonicus. Still, we see no Panzer Shreks being produced or upgraded for FurorTeutonicus. He does know about the Su-85. He got engaged by it a little while ago. But, I mean, he still wants to have that heavier anti-infantry ability. Conscript squad getting retreated, getting shot at by flamethrowers, and was chased by 2 Panzer Grenadiers, but is not gonna, you know, matter at this point. Sending Su-85 down south, down north. What's up with me, Brain? Come on, Brain. Okay, Su-85 is going to get intercepted by the Panzer Grenadiers, but again, Panzer Grenadiers don't have any native anti-tank abilities on them unless you upgrade them with Treks, so he doesn't have anything to worry about right now. He could actually just keep on going, even try to roll them over. Sniper jumps into the house, takes shots, and gets killed. That small victory there for FurorTeutonicus. Unfortunate for pony for president. Sniper goes down. He might want to replace it. It is still worth it at this point to get another sniper, considering there are 4 Panzer Grenadier squads on the field. Panzer Grenadiers recapturing the north, and we do see a lot of map control by FurorTeutonicus at this point. He doesn't have any infantry in his field. That is pony for president doesn't have any in his infantry. I guess they were getting healed up. He is moving up in force with essentially a blob, 2 conscripts, 1 guards rifle, and a penal battalion. So, yeah, I mean, not much one Panzer Grenadier squad can do against it. Using the Su-85 for support and alongside it, that is. So, yeah, I mean, very strong push. Again, Su-85 not that great against infantry. Very heavy, so it's kind of hard for infantry to carry it, so most of them are going to get crushed. So use that. And at the very least, even if you are not crushing, you know, getting those crushes, you are pushing him, so you're making him run out of the cover that he's at. So yeah, keep that in mind. I think he's trying to do that. Ooh, Nate goes in, takes some kill on the penal battalion and the Panzer Grenadiers. Getting chased by those conscripts, but they're going to make it out of there. Vet 2, I believe they gained durability with that. Can't check right now, but whatever. Okay, so anyways, north still being capped by more Panzer Grenadiers. This BTRS rifle is going to start plinking away at this Su-85, so it's going to take some damage, very negligible, but he still has to keep it in mind. Guards rifle and conscripts engaging these Panzer Grenadiers, 1 squad down to 2 men. Probably going to have to get out of there, being focused fired. and it gets killed. So yeah, very good job by ponyforpresident, focus firing one of the squads. And the other squad with the PTRS gets down to 2 men, but hits retreat and should be getting out of there without any issues. Down to the south, we see conscript squads just going out to start capping more territory. He got outcapped by the massive infantry presence for FurorTeutonicus, and Panzer Grenadiers are no joke against the Soviet infantry. You essentially would have to get shock troops to counter them one-on-one. So yeah, it's very difficult for ponyforpresident to do that. Anyways, we see a what is that? Looks like a reconnaissance flight. Anyways, Su-85 being moved down to the south. It's gonna go ahead and deal with that pesky bunker that got built at this victory point. Gonna take it down in probably one more shot or two. Yeah, one shot takes it care. So Su-85 gets some free experience at that point. It's gonna probably head up back north. No use for it down here. And we see an elephant heavy tank being produced for FurorTeutonicus. Elephant heavy tank destroyer. I think this is the first time we see it in the cast. So this says this heavy tank destroyer has a massive armor envelope and one of the most powerful. I'm just putting words in there, aren't I? One of the most potent guns ever mounted on a fighting vehicle. The 88mm Pak 43, weighing 65 tons. It is slow to react. Effective against all armor, weak to infantry, anti-tank, mobile tanks. And yeah, it's an elephant. It's gonna kill shit. So yeah, we see an elephant hitting the field. We do see now an Su-76 being produced for ponyforpresident. Very good option in that situation. Su-76, way more effective against infantry than the Su-85. It is not designed as anti-infantry, but it does have the barrage ability, which is very deadly against infantry. So I guess you could say indirectly very effective against infantry. It is an assault gun though, so it needs to be supported, because otherwise it is going to get killed very fast. It doesn't have a lot of armor. Shot goes in, takes down one of those Panzer Grenadiers. These combat engineers do have to retreat. They're being engaged by another Panzer Grenadier. These guys down to 3 men decide to retreat, and the Su-76 just turns around. It's probably going to start taking shots at this other Panzer Grenadier squad, and there it goes. Up in the north, we see an engagement from conscripts against pioneers, that is. These can actually go any way. If he has Molotovs, he can throw one and get the advantage. He does decide to do so. Molotov goes in, blows up, takes down one of the guys, but he decides to retreat that conscript squad. The elephant is still back far away, not doing much. Su-76 taking shots at those Panzer Grenadiers, which are, you know, not getting hit by it, but again, like I mentioned, it is the barrage ability that you want to deal with infantry. The standard shots from it are still, again, not that effective. You don't really have that many anti-infantry options on the tier 4 building for the Soviets. So anyways, big engagement in the middle. Penal Battalion getting killed. Flamethrower getting dropped. Could potentially be picked up by a Panzer Grenadier squad, but this one is already with a PTRS rifle, so I don't think they can. Can any squad do it? Wow. And yeah, the barrage ability is not being used. Oh, those are just the Su-85 and the Su-76 being used to shoot. Elephant moving in a little bit closer. I don't know if he doesn't want to risk it getting killed, or, you know, I don't know. That's interesting. But anyways, barrage ability being used. Remember, this one has no cost. It just has a cooldown, and that makes those Panzer Grenadiers have to retreat out of there very quick, because that barrage ability is very deadly against infantry. Another sniper squad hitting the field for ponyforpresident. Again, very good option. There's a lot of Panzer Grenadiers in the field, and that is a lot of manpower that you can make a drain. If he produced another one, that would be doubly effective against Panzer Grenadiers. 2 volleys can pretty much kill a squad, so after 1 volley, you almost have to definitely retreat with that squad. Anyways, engagement up north, or near engagement. Conscript squads capturing points, getting engaged by pioneers. This one is going around just to capture that victory point and get the points ticking back in the favor of the Soviets. which is very close to getting a triple cap on FurorTeutonicus, and is going to make him have to react. Flamethrower from the Pioneers, very effective against infantry and making them retreat. They don't want to stand there in the fire and get killed. One guy down for the Pioneer squad. And another guy taken down. SU-76 is starting to rack up those kills, up to 5 infantry kills now, which makes it worth it. Well, relatively, obviously. I mean, it has at least done something. It says it's killed 2 vehicles, but I don't think it's vehicles, it's buildings. Yeah, sorry. It did kill 1 friendly, though, so I guess that works. Elephant tank taking some shots into the middle. Hasn't really done anything so far. Engagement again. Panzer Grenadiers, 3 squads going for that Su-76. You don't need to worry about the infantry getting up close to your Su-76 or vehicles, at least the Panzer Grenadiers, because they need Panzerschrecks. Obviously, be wary that, you know, Panzerschrecks are being produced and are going to pop at that moment, but, you know, it is, I guess, a little bit unlikely, I suppose. Anyways, sniper taking shots at those Panzer Grenadiers, bring him down to 1 guy, has to retreat out of there, otherwise he's going to lose that squad. Another sniper hitting the field right now for ponyforpresident, very good option, like I mentioned. Those volleys are going to be deadly. This combat engineer is going to go down, so 1 victory there for Führer. He's now capturing the south, using that Su-76 to bombard the victory point, making that Panzer Grenadier squad retreat out of there, and he's probably going to send that penal battalion for the repairs. This flamethrower did get picked up. I am not exactly sure by whom. It might have been by the penal battalion again. Yeah, I did retreat and get 1 man. Now, interesting. Now, one thing that I had noticed in a previous game, which he might have been able to do, but I guess he didn't want to, is if I'm not mistaken, if you lose your weapon, you can upgrade it again and get another. Obviously, you have to spend those munitions. But if I'm not mistaken, penal battalions can actually get 2 flamethrowers if they pick 1 up, so that would have been interesting. Anyways, we do see conscript squads getting engaged by a Vet 3 Panzer Grenadier squad and a Pioneer squad. At Vet 3, Panzer Grenadiers get significantly increased weapon accuracy, so that's going to make it all that more deadly. Oh my god, two elephants have now hit the field. I don't think there's any response to this from ponyforpresident. Oh my god, 1 shot goes in, almost takes down that Su-76. Takes down the weapon, but the engine is fine, so he manages to just simply retreat and get out of there. This conscript squad is maybe even going to get crushed. Look out. Watch for those threats. He decides to retreat. He could have potentially gotten another damaged engine, but, well, they're already slow. You can't really slow them down that much. He might be trying to go for a satchel throwing on this elephant. It is very slow, so it is very possible that you can actually land that satchel on it. Let's see what happens over here. Over in front of the enemy base, Guards Rifle and getting engaged by 2 Panzer Grenadier squads. 3 actually. Needs to get out of there real quick or he's going to lose that. Flamethrower shooting at the... Oh my god. Elephant moves into position and takes down Su-85. He decides to retreat that Su-76. He wants to keep it alive as much as he can. Elephant turns around and starts shooting at the penal battalion. They did not throw a satchel, though. He might want to do that, but not necessary. And, well, another Su-85 has been produced for ponyforpresident, but those elephants, especially 2 of them, are gonna make cheese out of an Su-85. And look at that range. Look, he's right there, and he's shooting at the base. Look at that. Oh my god. Base sector is down to half health, so wow, that is going to be difficult. Panzer Grenadiers capping, sniper taking some shots. Su-85 hitting the field, getting shot by that elephant, and is now down to half health. That is very difficult. And, oh my god. Oh my god. That was painful. Okay, well, HQ sector is down for ponyforpresident. He still has buildings, so it's not an annihilation yet. But ow, that's painful. Wow. I mean, I wonder what he can do at this point. These 2 elephants are just gonna destroy his entire base, and once that happens, that is annihilation. Well, let's see what happens. There is a penal battalion behind. I mean, the guards rifle behind. They're taking small shots at this armor. They're going to start doing some damage, but it's going to be a long time before they actually get a kill. Another Panzer Grenadier squad gets Vet 3, making them that much more deadly. Still has those assault rifles on them, so they're very good against infantry, although Vet 2 does give you increased durability on your conscripts, so they're going to be able to stay there a while, but you need to retreat them. I mean, do you lose the retreat ability? No, it's still there. I mean, yeah, he's going to lose one squad. He is very focused in his base. Su-85 decides to take some shots at that elephant, brings it almost down. One more shot from the elephant, and it's dead. Su-76 is still there, but I think he's going to get shot. Get him out of there. You can still save this guy. You can repair him later on. You don't need to lose him. No, that Su-76 is dead. And shot goes in, blows it up. So that's it for all the armor for Pony for President. This elephant is very, very damaged. He probably wants to start shooting it. No, he decides to retreat. Good idea, though, because he's being chased by... he does call in a precision bombing strike, which might take down this elephant. He decides to move. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The conscripts actually got the kill with a with an 18-8. 18-8 takes down one of the elephant. So, a breath of... small breath of hope for Pony for President. He does have the PTRS rifle on this, which is going to start doing some damage, but if I'm not mistaken, it is still the squad that only has one of those PTRS rifles. So it's going to take a while. And as long as he gets penetration, he might be able to take this guy down. A satchel would also do it, but he doesn't have munitions. And he needs to repair this, I think, but he called in another strike. No, this is a strike from Fuhrer. And it goes into the base sector. Wow. Combat Engineer just shrugs it off, decides that, you know... Oh, sorry about it. I missed it. I'm assuming it's the conscripts with another 18-8. Yeah, vehicles destroyed too. So this squad, Ace Squad, decides to take down 2 elephants. They say, you know, all you need to do is put a nade right in these, right in this trench, you know, with a vent hole that you can throw a photon missile in. Basically, that's a squad. They're Red 5 from the Red Army. See, so it actually fits. So nice victory there, I suppose, for Pony for President. He does have his base pretty much destroyed. He is trying to rebuild, prevent that annihilation victory for FurorTeutonicus. He still has 2 conscripts, 1 sniper, and a grenadier squad, not grenadier, guard rifle squad on the field, which is still good infantry presence. 4 Panzer Grenadier squads on the field for FurorTeutonicus only, but 2 of them are Vet 3, so that is a very, very tough squad. You need to focus that squad with the sniper, which he does. Takes him down to 2 men. Grenade there would have been great, but he is very low in munitions. Bundle nade goes into the guards rifle. They decide to retreat, as does the Grenadier squad, Panzer Grenadier squad. Sniper getting chased down by Panzer Grenadiers, which are also sprinting. He needs to get him out of there. Takes a shot. 1 guy down. He's going to move back, get into cover from the SU. No. Retreats to keep on going. But yeah, this Panzer Grenadier squad is not going to win it. That is very good micro on the sniper, keeping him at range. So you're just going to keep getting shot and losing men every time. So, not bad. So, essentially, we see the game devolve down again to the early days with a lot of infantry and no vehicles. So, we'll see how it goes. Pony for President actually has a good shot now. He was very near death of an annihilation victory from FurorTeutonicus with those 2 elephants, but he manages to take them down with, you know, a conscript squad that knows how to take down tanks with a nade. But yeah. So, again, infantry getting engaged. He makes Panzer Grenadier squad retreat. Those Panzer Grenadiers are at Vet 1, so... I mean, Vet 0, that is. So, the Guards Rifle and Conscript Squad at Vet 2 can actually face them very easily. This Conscript Squad decided to pick up a flamethrower, I don't know from where, so they are now essentially a very flamey... very flaming unit. They have Molotovs and a flamethrower, so that's very nice. 2 more conscript squads being produced for Pony for President. He wants to have a better No, he decides to cancel one of those. But, well, he's still getting one of them. He wants to get more map control, which he can get. We do see that FurorTeutonicus is saving up his resources. He's up to 500 manpower and almost 300 in fuel. Another airstrike coming in for FurorTeutonicus, and that is where? In the middle here? Over here? Over here? Here? No? Here? Yeah, goes down. Guards rifle almost taken down, but it is a Vet 3, so they have durability. You know, for Soviets, you get increased durability at Vet 2, and Vet 3 is just pure durability, significantly. So, you know, they're going to make it out of there. So down to 2 men, they're probably going to retreat after they capture the victory point. We do see up in the north, Sniper being used to cap, and Pioneers capturing the points behind them. Conscript squad at Vet 2 decides to retreat against a Vet 3 and a Vet 0 Panzer Grenadier squad. Good option there because they are not going to be able to win it. Even a Vet 2 against a Vet 0 Panzer Grenadier squad, the Panzer Grenadiers are more anti-infantry oriented than conscripts. If you had, you know, Hit the Dirt and PPSHs, that would be a different story, but he does not have that option. He went for the Guard Mortar, I believe it's called. Doctrine or Commander. So yeah, he doesn't have that option. So anyways, we do see a lot of infantry in the field for ponyforpresident now. FurorTeutonicus is still not getting anything yet. He has a lot of manpower and fuel. Maybe he's trying to get another elephant. He doesn't have enough resources for it yet. So I would only assume that that is what he's trying to do. However, he is building something with Pioneers. Oh, he's building another bunker. I mean, I suppose that is an option considering that there's no vehicles in the field again, but I'm not sure if I agree with that. There could have been an SU-76 though if Pony had retreated this one even further, but well, it may have been necessary to sacrifice that, you know, with those extra shots that they had to take from the elephants, so that his entire base sector didn't get killed. So, I mean, maybe it was worth it. Anyways, conscripts at Vet 0 getting engaged by Vet 0 Panzer Grenadiers. Panzer Grenadiers are going to win this. There is a sniper there, but he has the retreater. He's going to lose it. He does hit the retreat, takes some shots on the retreat, almost down, but he managed to get out of there, as well as getting out with the conscript squad. We heard another bombing strike from FurorTeutonicus. I missed it though. I'm not sure exactly where it went. So, sorry about that one. Maybe over here? I don't know. Anyways, engagement in the middle for the Vet 3 Panzer Grenadier squad with that PTRS rifle. They really liked it and have held on for it ever since they picked it up in the early game. Bundle nade going into the guards rifle. Ooh, big damage. Down to 4 guys, but very low in health, so they are actually gonna, you know, die relatively quickly, but they managed to get the retreat on the Panzer Grenadiers. He doesn't want to lose that Vet 3 squad. So they get the retreat. So Guards Rifle decide to retreat, get healed up, and get reinforced. So a lot of infantry back in the field for ponyforpresident. Back at the base, that is, because, you know, they got damaged. Panzer Grenadiers are still no joke. You have to be very careful against them because they can very easily take down your infantry. 2 snipers in the field now for ponyforpresident. One of these snipers is Vet 2. He has 14 kills so far, so that is very good. At Vet 2, I believe you get, yeah, increased weapon rate of fire, so this sniper is going to be able to kill a lot more. And obviously at Vet 1 they get that sprint ability, which, you know, makes it so they can be very mobile. Panzer Grenadiers taking shots at, Panzer Grenadiers getting shot at by the sniper up north. Down south we see conscripts being engaged by a Vet 1 Panzer Grenadier. They have to retreat out of there. No, he decides to use URA, not a bad option. There is a sniper behind here, which is going to take shots at these Panzer Grenadiers. Down to 1 man. If he doesn't retreat it right away, he is going to lose it. One more shot, and he's going to lose this. Is he? He managed to get the retreat. He managed to get out of firing sight, so good on him. 2 scout cars hit the field. One getting 18 aided, damaged engine, down to half health. The other one is down to half health, but still full engine, so he might be able to get out of there. Not a bad option to get light vehicles at this point because there's no, you know, armor or vehicles on the field. But rushing them on top of the infantry is not a good option. You already know he has 18-8s, he has Scout Rifle. So these could have been used better for support. Scout car goes down over here, Scout car goes down over here. So yeah, that was wasted manpower for FurorTeutonicus, I gotta say. Not a big fan of that. So, well, I guess we'll see what he does. Tier 3 is up for FurorTeutonicus. He might decide to get Panzer 4, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what he's going to do, but that's interesting. He decided not to wait for that elephant. I suppose it is too much and not that useful in this situation. So he's just going to go ahead and probably get a Panzer 4. There is no... No, actually he goes for flaks. Okay, so flak panzers, the Auswinds, are going to hit the field. 2 of them being produced. So that is actually very good for FurorTeutonicus. That is a very, very good anti-infantry vehicle. 2 of them together can actually make shredded infantry. T-70 hitting the field for ponyforpresident. He decided to get tier 3 since his, you know, other, the tier 4 got destroyed by the elephants. So, yeah, I mean, that's a good option. T-70 is very good at anti-infantry, and, you know, there's a lot of infantry in the field and not a lot of anti-tanks. So that's a very good option, very good for ponyforpresident. He's going to be able to heavily damage these Panzer Grenadiers. Yeah, see, each shot is getting 1 kill. Sniper on the other side getting kills per shot, so yeah. Flak Panzers, however, are going to be able to counter that T-70. They can actually damage it very heavily, very quickly, so he does have to keep that in mind. Sniper down in the south, sniper up in north, so he's not keeping his snipers together, which is a... I mean, it's not bad, obviously. It's a good good micro challenge, and it's going to allow it so that you can, you know, have heavy control against the infantry in 2 prongs. But if you had both of them together, that would be very damaging towards the Panzer Grenadiers. But, again, not a bad option. Sniper gets too close, gets shot at, gets damaged. They get another shot in. There they go. Makes that Panzer Grenadier retreat, but they probably are going to retreat themselves rather soon. The 2 Flak Panzers hit the field now and are going to go in force into the middle. The T-70 decides to get the hell out of there because he doesn't stand a chance. 2 of them, look at that hell. It goes down so quickly. T-70s are not heavily armored at all, and it goes down. So, good on him for FurorTeutonicus. That was an excellent choice to getting those Flak Panzers, but you don't want to be doing this. You know he has 18-8s and Guards Rifle. He can pin down your tanks. And look, T-34 hits the field, even though it can still get killed by Flak Panzers. It can actually kill the Flak Panzer quite easily, too. Relatively speaking, they are quite evenly matched, a Flak Panzer in that. So, while I would applaud Führer for getting the Flak Panzers, I frown at him for sending him straight into the base. That's not something you want to do. Recon flight, not sure why, but yeah. And yeah, as you can see, this Flak Panzer is very low in health. He's going to get taken out. He is getting a lot of kills. There he goes. One of the guard rifles goes down, drops the other PTRS rifle. So yeah, I mean, he's doing damage, but he's losing a lot more. This would have allowed him to get capping on the field again, and would have required a heavily armored response or anti-tank gun maybe response from ponyforpresident. So I don't agree with this tactic for FurorTeutonicus. I mean, it's fine to rush here, but once you see what's on the field, just send them back. I mean, you have the reverse option. There's no need to lose it. Let's see, he only got one squad killed pretty much there. One of these, probably even these guys maybe. Yeah, the Vet 3 conscript squad can actually pick up that PTRS rifle if they are so inclined to. Although he hasn't done it, maybe he hasn't actually noticed. And there's also a DP light machine gun. I mean, I guess these guys could probably use this one, and these guys use this one. I don't know, but yeah. So anyways, in the middle we see Panzer Grenadiers still in the field, still 4 squad, still going around and capping. But the T-34 is not as effective as the T-70 against infantry, but it is, you know, effective. So not gonna be bad. And you can see he's gonna go ahead and use it against the bunker here. So so yeah, he's gonna be able to get those caps back on. Snipers, there's still 2 on the field, shooting away at those Vet 3 Panzer Grenadiers. A lot of damage being done by this. And yeah, I gotta applaud ponyforpresident at keeping the snipers separated and using them effectively. Very good micro in that situation. These snipers taking shot at the Vet 3 Panzer Grenadiers are gonna have to get out of there in probably 1 more shot if he just wants to get the decap on that fuel. Down to 1 man, get him out of there, you're gonna lose him, and he does so. It's retreating. Is he gonna take the shot? It does, and he loses that Vet 3 squad. Nice shot from the sniper. Very risky maneuver there for Führer, and it didn't pay off. He lost a Vet 3 Panzer Grenadiers. You don't want to lose this at this point in the game. So, we see infantry for ponyforpresident moving up north. They're going to start getting the cap. And the two Panzer Grenadiers, well, actually, no, it's just Panzer Grenadier and Pioneers. The other one is in the base. Yeah, he's over here, getting reinforced. But we do see the few remaining infantry for ponyforpresident down in the south, getting some caps. He's not going for the victory point yet. He has it there because he's getting the munitions. But these guys are probably going to get greeted by the T-34, and the T-34, again, while not particularly effective, you know, there's no counter for it, so you can do whatever you want. Panzer Grenadier at Vet 3 takes shots from the sniper over here, down 2 men, decides to retreat. Very good. You don't want to lose that. Very few infantry you have on the field. We do see 800 manpower for FurorTeutonicus. I'm not sure what he's saving up for. Maybe he's already given up, or maybe he's trying to get... I don't know. That's a lot of manpower to have floating around. Grenade goes down. Conscript Vet 3 easily dodged that, no problem. Did he get any of the weapons? He did get one. He didn't get the PTRS. He got the machine gun. Who did he get it on? These guys? No, these snipers. Conscripts have... I think the conscripts have it. Huh. Not conscripts. Engineers. The combat engineers. These guys have the flamethrower, and that's it. I don't see... Yeah, I don't see anything. Oh! And that's it. Game over. Okay. Well, we saw... Or we didn't see. Sorry, guys. I was looking for a, for a machine gun. I suck. Okay, sorry. So yeah, at some point, I don't know where. Let's see if we can see the dead infantry maybe on the floor. Here? No, this is just debris over here. Oh, well. Way to go, me, focusing on the wrong things. But anyway, sorry about that, guys. But yeah, basically, we see that at some point he ended up losing another of his Panzer Grenadier squad, so he's just down to 1 Panzer Grenadier, 1 Pioneer, and a lot of manpower, which he could have done something with, but I suppose at this point he decided to throw in the towel. So I gotta say, very good for ponyforpresident. He was extremely lucky that he got these kills over here. If FurorTeutonicus had keeping these guys more supported, you know, more infantry and such, and even tried some repairs because they were damaged but didn't get consistent damage all throughout. You know, it was bursts of damage. So if FurorTeutonicus have actually tried to preserve these elephants a little bit more, I think Pony would have lost this one as an annihilation. He had already lost his main base. He lost his tier 4, and this one, look at how damaged it was already. So it was very, very close to losing everything, because I think you had to take down the bunkers, but I mean, that's not going to take long. So yeah, I mean, it was a very interesting game. Very nice to see elephants in there being used quite effectively, I guess you could say. It was nice to see this conscript squad. I think it was these guys. Was it? No, these guys over here. No. Oh, we lost that conscript squad. So sad. Well, anyways, there was a bitchin' conscript squad that got the kill on each of the elephants. So with an 18-8. So that was pretty awesome. But anyways, I'm ranting, guys. Sorry for that. I'm just extending this video unnecessarily. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have any positive or negative comments, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. If you have any replays you want to send me, go ahead and send them to the email that will be in the description on below. Wow. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the replay. Thanks for watching, and if nothing more, have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time.